Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the Rise of a Nation, it is episode 114, and today we have international duty here in the Euro qualifiers. We have Portugal at home in a massive game, a game that will probably determine who will finish top of this group, even though it's very early on in the group. And then we got Kosovo, or Kosovo, or however you pronounce it, Kosovo, I don't know. We've got Kosi, if you want to nickname him that. They are currently sitting in third, so two massive games, because if we can beat Kosi in the away game, we're probably going to finish second, and the second place teams get into the Euros. However, finishing top will have so many more added benefits in terms of seeding and all that sort of stuff. Plus, Portugal, last year's World Cup winners, this just deserves to be a YouTube episode. If you look at qualifying, we'll get my ugly face out the way. You will see that obviously we are 3 points clear of Portugal, but they have a game in hand. You can also see Slovenia and Andorra, who we have played. Slovenia twice, Andorra have been gone by the wayside, and we have spanked them. So we've got the two harder games here in the group. Kosovo have played Andorra twice, and they did lose to Portugal 3-0, which makes me think that we have to probably go out there and beat them away and at home, and we're probably going to finish second at a minimum and get out into the Euros. As you can see down here, it's exactly 280 days, plus 30 minutes, of course, till we actually get to play in the Euros. And hopefully we do make it, because that was actually a tournament that Denmark missed out on before I became manager. And my first thing in charge was actually give other teams friendlies as a prepping for the Euros. Anyhow, look, apart from that, everything else is kind of self-explanatory in this episode. It's an international episode. Next episode, we'll have all the transfers that we have made for the next season with SFB. All I'm going to tell you is that we're top. There's another team undefeated with us, and it isn't Midtjylland, and it isn't Copenhagen, but that's fine. I can also tell you that our Champions League group's already been drawn, and it is the group of death. So you probably want to see who we get next episode, because I've already filmed that, and you probably want to see how we go on against a couple of those teams as well next episode. But more importantly, we are here against Portugal in a massive, massive game at home. And it is going to be huge. We have gone and picked a couple of the lads, that's for sure. We need to go and pick right back here as well. Rasmussen can come in, I think, for that one there, and Kenny will just come and fit in here. Why not? But yeah, our team is pretty full strength. You know, you got Holm has gone to Liverpool, by the way, for big money as their cup keeper, but Liverpool are also struggling for a first choice keeper, so he's got to play. Good for me as Danish manager. Rasmussen's going to come in, but Hansen has gone on loan to Porto, has been developing amazing. I'm surprised Madrid are not using him. Bloom, by the way, just moved to Manchester United as a breakthrough prospect, and something tells me he's actually played a game. Poulsen's coming in as a wing-back on attack. I'm going to go aggressive against Portugal. I'm not going to go and shy away from our football. Damsgaard in the middle at 31 is starting to, this will be his last sort of campaign. He'll probably played a World Cup as well, and that's it. Yeppy is Yeppy, obviously. Mads is looking unreal, looks so quick at what he does. Not the winger that's going to cross your balls, but very good indeed. EMIL SKOV's been playing unreal for me in terms of Danish internationals. Hasn't been overly great for me at Denmark, but has been at SFB. Hasn't been off the bench. Lars been learning this role. I've put him out there as the inside forward on attack to help him grow at the Wonder Kid. And obviously Olsen has been the leading goal scorer here in the Euros, which is unlike his World Cup qualifying campaign that nearly saw us go out, but in the end we actually did well in the World Cup anyway. But Olsen has been scoring of late. Look, you expect this Portugal side, a side that has won the World Cup, obviously, that we finished in the quarterfinals and lost to Italy. They beat Italy in the final as well, Portugal. We expect to lose to them. We also have played Portugal in the, not too long ago, in the European international games there in the group. They're in the group with us in England. We didn't beat England home and away, and Portugal spanked us home and away. So yeah, and it's a very similar team that did spank us away, because we've already seen a few of them. Going to tell him to ask him to pick up where we left off last time. I just need to see performance. I need to see us go out there, keep the ball, and go, you know what? We can do this. But it'd be interesting to see what does happen. I'm also tempted to load up the 4-3-3 here as well. In terms of the opposition, though, we are going to go in there. We are going to go and press and just have a look at them. They got Vaz in goals, who we've played against. They got Augusto, who played against us last time. They got Ruben Diaz at 34, still looks pretty elite. And there's someone that also needs to pin himself on. It is Ruben Diaz. Who would have seen Who would have thought was done that? Daniel looks absolutely amazing at Real Madrid, who is Hansen's teammate. M. Barlow's at City at 22. Francisco's a real life player. I highly recommend signing him because he grows insanely well. Victor Ferreira, a 31-year-old, still world class, still at Real Madrid as well. Ruben Neves is in there too. Joe Felix playing on the left-hand side, still looks pretty insane at 31 at PSG, is Damsgaard's teammate. Olsen's teammate and Yoku keeps Olsen out of the Leipzig side. Like, the fact that those two play in the same team is nutty, and the fact that they choose Yoku over Olsen just shows you how good he is. And then Benedetto, we have played, of course, as SFP boss multiple times. He is the man that moved to Barcelona for 114 or 140 million. I need to double check this now. It was a crazy amount. 162 million. There we are. I was selling him short by a mile. Definitely been worth it for them as well. And then their bench, you've got Rafael Leo, who we've played against. You've seen Pedro Neto before as well. Diego Dalot, people have seen. And then any other names that think, Mendes, Romario Barro at 31, still pretty kicking around. Like, they are really good. You can see how they won a World Cup. It's just up to us to do what we can do. My parents are playing the front foot, of course. I can't speak highly enough of him. He's been a brilliant footballer as well. I am going to do something that I've been meaning to do as well in this system, right? Which is throw-ins, right, on attack. Load the right throw-in and load the left throw-in if it wants to. Because I've been needing to do this. They're just so overpowered, and if there's ever a game to use it in, it is here. Right? Confirm that, and away we go. Score prediction in the chat. I predict if we can keep the ball, it will be a close, even game. And anyway, Rasmussen throws. SKOV. Rasmussen. Mads. Beats a man. Yes, he does. Down this line. Could be an early goal here for Denmark. Ball in's blocked, and it was short-lived as they're about to go on the break, aren't they? And Beneto's on it. And this is not what you want to see. It's a ball to Yoku. He's world-class. In the end, Holm is world-class as well to Liverpool. Shot stopper, the custodian there. And he makes a very good save. And just when you thought it could have been a highlight for Denmark, Portugal won the ball back and have whipped in a good ball, and Holmes made another great save. They really could have been 1-0 up here inside 10 minutes. Look, I'm looking at the possession stats. We need 60% of the ball, and Yeppy's good over a dead ball. Good ball in, cleared away. Yeppy, you need a win, doesn't. And then coming on the break again here, Portugal. Benedetto by himself finds Joe Felix. You don't want this guy running at you. Big switch here to Yoku. He's got time and, the ability. And just on the break, it is 1-0 Portugal. And out of all the ways to concede, that was not the way that I wanted to concede. Was not like that. How many numbers do they have over here? Look at this. Where are you, Poulsen? Where is anyone else? On the break, just like that, bang. We've looked like we've done well and kept the ball, but we haven't worked a chance. And you can keep the ball without working chances, and there we are. As you can see, we are currently second because of results against teams. We need to find a goal. At the moment, it is not happening out there at all. I'm going to move us to attacking here as well. And we're just starting to lose possession as well. And they're really starting to dominate here. Portugal. We finally get a shot. It's a corner too. Yeppy, Mads. Needs to do better there, Mads. He does well in the end. He wins it back. Kotzer, SKOV. Oh, it's against the run of play. You take that every day against the run of play. And just like that, back on level terms, do we deserve it? Hell no. Do we take it? Hell yes. And that is 1-1. In the end, Mads showing the body and the strength to win it back. And SKOV unmarked. I think if you're Portugal, you already started flying to go on the break. And in the end, they didn't realise they lost the ball. And just like that, a first shot of target's flown in. And it's a long throw late. Flicked on. No, it's not. Can we win this here, Damsgaard? We do. Rasmussen, I don't mind if you whip it here. He doesn't. Yeppy gets on it. Damsgaard. Not long left in the half. Don't want to lose the ball here, really. Damsgaard, ball. Oh, Lars! It's 2-1. We've scored 2 goals in a couple of minutes. What has gone on here? Portugal have fallen asleep for 2 minutes, and we have scored 2. Damsgaard keeps it with Yeppy. Well worked. In the end, the way to ball, the keeper thought he could have got there, and in the end, he's just kind of run past it. And Lars, from the tight angle, has put us from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. And Lars goes bang, and that's why we're training him in this inside forward inverted winger role, because he's very good at what he does. All right, I'm going to start the second half, and away we go. 2-1 up. If it stays like this, could you believe it? In the end, Hansen heads away. Olsen's quick and is on it. Can we break here? Lars now. Good. Darmsgaard. Numbers out. Looking for Olsen. That was a bit ambitious. That wasn't on. We could have spread the play. Anyway, the ball. Yoku now. Into Vitana. That's a big switch. Picked out Benetto too. That's a great pass. And that's a ball. Benetto's in here. What a block, Mikkel Hansen. In the end, ball in again. Lars. Darmsgaard. SKOV now. I think that's the highlight. It is. Good boys. We're looking good out there. Free kick and Sonderbloom. The youngsters from Denmark upsetting the World Cup winners in Portugal at the moment as they're on the ball. Good tackle in the end by Jeppe. And SKOV now finds Mads. Quick. Beats his man in the box. What a tackle. Referee appeals for the penalty given. That's VAR. There's no VAR. There's no VAR. Oh my God. Olsen, if there's ever a time to score a pen, that is never a penalty. We'll take it. We are absolutely FMing Portugal and I do not care. We are FMing Portugal and I do not care. It is 3-1 Denmark and we are absolutely FMing Portugal like no tomorrow. Dim, by the way, predicted 3-1 in the chat. It's currently is 3-1. Anyway, Augusto, there's just too much time, I reckon, for you, Dim. Fabio on the run. Back to Vitana. Yoku, cleared. Olsen, win it, doesn't. Mads heads it towards Olsen. That's not good enough either. He had enough time to bring that down, really. In the end, Ruben now. He goes long. Should be our ball. We've looked good when we were on the ball. Lars now comes inside. Come on, Lars, my boy. Keep going, my son. Run on. Keep going. Drive at will. He does. Jeppe now. The man that is a legend at SFB has made a mistake. Oh, save me, home. Oh, the dog. Okay, the dog's not behind me. Oh. Oh, you kidding me, aren't you? Of all people that make a mistake, it's Jeppe. Jeppe doesn't make mistakes. Apparently, Bloom's at fault for that, according to the game. Right. Yeah, not the pass that sold him short. Anyway, Augusto, Ruben Neves, Benetto. There's still too much time in this. Benetto made a good run. Should have gone back to him. It's now back to him again, but it should have been to his first run. Ball. Mads, win that. Oh, you're so lucky, Mbalo. Good ball. Paulson does well. Lars, break. SKOV, stretch the game. Oh, he never did. Lars wants it. Play feet, Paulson. Or Lundberg not going to get on that. That should be our ball. Oh, it could have been another ball on the press. They've been a bit lucky in that highlight there. We're absolutely FMing him though. Please let him shoot. That's a good highlight. That's fine. We like that highlight. Anyway, Augusto, Yoku. Augusto again. Back in the Ruben. Diaz, push across. Oh, Yoku, Augusto, good ball in. Benetto. Just like that, it's 3-3. Short-lived. Ah. Just like that, short-lived. This is where we lose, isn't it? But to be fair, we didn't even deserve to be 3-1 up. They deserve to be level. They deserve to be more than level. Time ticks. I don't know who we bring on here. I think we bring Frank on as a winger and just get him to run at him. I think you get Johnny Gisborne because he can hit a shot. We leave one change to time waste because the point would be massive. But at the same stage, I'm not parking the bus just yet. And plus, I can't park the bus at 3-3, I don't think. Mads, you're quick. You've got to get there first. Well done. Oh, this is it. Olsen Nürnberg, you've got to make a run. Got to make a run for him. Mads, it's by yourself. That's not a penalty. Bugger. All right. Can we win that? They win everything, man. Should be our ball there. It's not. Yoku's in. This is game over here. I need you home. I hit the post. Another highlight. This is not going well at all. Gusto, ball in, Bloom heads. Is that our ball, Olsen? Mads, you got to go. SKOV, look at Frank. Frank off the bench. Give it to Frank. Run, Frank. This is your moment. This is your time. Frank, the legend. Oh, come on, Frankie. Could have been huge. Nick Agger, you're coming in. Both on bloody bookings back there. Bloom's having a shocker. Agger in. Time ticks. Do I park the bus? The answer is no. Long throw, Paulson. Where have you got? Why are you not launched that into the box? Are you a fucking muppet or what? You're a fucking muppet. Holmes, save me. Oh, Paulson was offside anyway. What are you doing? It's a long throw 5 minutes ago. Fucking put it in the box. 88 minutes played. Come on. There's 5 minutes added time. It would be so cruel. Ball goes long. Can we win it here? We don't. They win another one. Barrio, ball. Benetto, what a touch. Still Benetto. Has numbers. Benetto cuts it. Paulson clears it. Time ticks again. Oh, if they score now from a corner. Cleared. SKOV, break, we're there first. SKOV, 1v1. SKOV in the 95th. EMIL SKOV from SFB. Going, goes! EMIL SKOV's the hero. And in the 96th minute, Denmark lead. And just like that, he runs the 90 metres of the field and he takes all in his stride. And with one foul swoop of his wonderful right leg, Denmark lead, Denmark win. Denmark are probably going to top the group. What has gone on there? We have absolutely FM'd Portugal. Everything's flown in. And EMIL SKOV is the hero. And that's why he is back at SFB. Wow. What has gone on there? Portugal threw them all into the box looking for the winner. And in the end, it was flicked away. Credit to the referee, he didn't blow. And SKOV has gone the length of the field and has gone and done it. What in the world did we just witness? Wow, EMIL SKOV. A man that has come, not from the Youth Academy SFB, but has been picked up by us and has been trained by us for the last 4 or 5 years and is homegrown to us. A man that nearly saved Metz single-handedly last year in France has just gone and won the game against Portugal. Wow. I did not believe that. This is where we lose the Cozzy now and we get done, isn't it? This is where we lose the Cozzy and we get done. What has gone on there? The ice in the man's veins, boys. The ice in the man's veins. We need to watch the goal again. I need to watch the goal again. I need to see the goal again. We need to see all the goals again. Screw it. Let's recap this one again, YouTube. This is our biggest win as Denmark boss. We just beat World Cup winners Portugal. Typical Football Manager. I'm going to have to bloody load that up again, won't I? We did just save, so if there's a crash here, it doesn't matter. Right. This is an anticlimax. Wow, that is so huge. That is so huge. We did just save. I can nearly guarantee you we just saved, so that's fine if this is a crash. Oh my God. We just did it. Hello, Football Manager. Right. Technical difficulties, YouTube. We'll be back in just a second. We'll probably sim to the Cozzy game anyway and then watch that. Welcome back, YouTube. We obviously have calmed down. We had to actually restart Football Manager to get back to the Cozzy game because it kind of lagged out when we were trying to click and watch all the goals. Just going to highlight the SKOV goal and where he started from and all that because that was incredible. Did I expect it? No, I actually expected to get FM'd and, well, not really FM, but yeah. As you can see, look, just go back to the madness that was the corner. Right, let's just, or not. Okay, Football Manager, like you don't want to listen to me? Can we go back to the madness that was the, I don't like Football Manager anymore when it comes to this stuff. Anyway, SKOV wins the ball. That's who we got. SKOV wins the ball, goes on the run. I still don't believe he does that, and he drills it. Like, he absolutely blasts it in. It was great. In terms of us today, you know, Kosovo, well, Kosi or whatever you want to call it, we should be beating them. For me, it's all about rotating the players that we need to rotate. Like Mads, for me, Mads can move into the whole. EMIL just deserves to get rested and be like, yeah, I've done my job. He's got to play for me in 5 days' time, 4 days' time in the league. And yeah, but like Lars will play, Mads will play, Yepi will play, but I will get Kenny in. Paulson will come out for Victor Christensen. I think Bloom and Hansen probably deserve to play. This is just because it's such an important game, and Rasmussen I thought played well. I feel like that's what we're going to go to. I'm not going to make too many changes on top of that. I feel like the rest of the team is kind of where it needs to be, and we'll make changes accordingly if there's change that needed to be made. I feel like we've gone slightly rotated, but we have left a couple of really like sore boys out there. I feel like Mads could come out, which is not a bad thing either. Could go to that, and actually get Wirtz in, which is not a bad option too. Get Wirtz in the hole. Lars can play as the winger. Darmsgaard can play as the inside forward. Obviously, Christensen is bombing on as well. Johnny knows how to play this well. Yepi can come off. And I think that's not bad. And Wirtz playing in the shadow striker isn't the worst either. You know, he gives him a game as well. We're going to go and tell the boys to go make a difference, and we're going to go out there. In terms of the group, it's so important. We win every game, we just rip through. Look, this Koskov side, Kosovian side, the 76th in the world, and like they're okay. Their best player is this guy, centre back at Valencia, and then their captain who's at Bournemouth. So we know that they're not going to be crazily good going forward, judging by that, but they're also not going to be overly bad either. You know, they've got some okay regions that can do a job. I expect them at home for them to be, you know, difficult, but in Denmark we should be beating them, considering we just beat Portugal. Score prediction here in the chat. Look, like I said, we win this game. You know, for us in the group, it's massive. And yeah, you know, we're 6 points clear of both Kosovo, and of course we're also 6 points clear of Portugal. So for us to go out here, dominate the ball, get a goal too early would be really nice. And yeah, look, I could have rotated here, got Bloom off and got Hansen off, but this game's too important. Anyway, Darmsgaard and Christensen, good ball in. Lars didn't go up. And now's a chance for them on the break. Yepi's going to win that back. And that's why we got Yepi out there, you know. Get a goal or two. Kenny can go out there. Less pressure for Kenny. You know, he's done it before from ball-winning midfielder, but I don't want to throw him out there in a game that's kind of in the balance where it's important. And then, yeah, because to be fair, they're third, and they know if they win this, they're in with a shot of qualifying. So they're going to come and play some football anyway. We're moving it around nicely, and Johnny Usbin now has got people between the lines, but instead he sprays one wide at Christensen, which isn't bad either. And his ball finds Darmsgaard. His ball in is blocked. Falls to Wirtz. His ball is blocked. Lars' ball is in blocked. Well, Lars' shot and Wirtz' shot's in is blocked. There's another block there. I don't know how many times I said the word block, but there was a lot. And in the end, somehow still 0-0 after that highlight. Anyway, Yepi, Bloom can go forward. And Bloom now has Christensen going very high. Ignored him though and showed it short. So, okay, it's a mistake by them as well. But Sonder Bloom has not looked good at all in this couple of games. And in the end, Lars' ball was just enough. Christensen beats a man. Johnny Isbin now. Christensen again, first time ball in. Falls to Lars. Olsen has missed from 6 yards. The longer this game still is 0-0, the more anxiety I'm going to get. You got to be sick, kid. You got to be serious. Olsen Lornberg has just missed from 6 yards. Wowzers, man. Wowzers. Typical football manager. Anyway, they go forward and they have a chance to whip. Good ball in, headed at goal. Holm tips it onto the bar and it's cleared. Wow. Well, that close to conceding and going 1-0 down the other end, we have missed 3 or 4 massive chances. A goal right now would be massive. Christensen, Wirtz. By the way, I should load up the long throws for everything. Anyway, Lars goes for goal, heads just wide. And as it goes into half-time, it is currently 0-0 here. And we have dominated. And we just haven't scored. Don't think there's really anything else for us to do. Just load up the throws. Which I really should just do for this tactic anyway. Because I am really rating the long throws. They are broken. It's almost like a cheat code, but I wouldn't say it's like cheating because this long throws in real life football they seem very broken this year. Anyway, we're going to go to that. I'm hoping it's not a long throw. I hope we just score. But yeah, we need to go win this game. I'm going to go attacking here too early as well. Now, we've got people on the bench that can come in and change this game as well. But as it stands, we really need something here, and it's not really happening. Darmsgaard's having a shocker. Frank knows how to run at people. And that's our first change. Time ticks. Still 68 minutes played. We haven't got a goal. We don't care how it comes. We need the goal. Kim Bax is going to go back there too because what's his name's dead. And Yeppy's pretty dead as well. I'm going to get EMIL SKOV in there and get him as a Mazzala on attack. Have to go a bit more creative there in the middle of the park. We need a goal. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Frank, good ball in. Kim Bax has headed over. Oh my God, it's not happening. We're going to lose. We're going to lose or it's going to draw. We're going to get FM'd here. We beat Portugal and now we're going to get FM'd. Christensen, bats. Christensen. Back to home. Goes in the Kim Bax. Good in the Hansen. Back in the backs. They have done not much at all. Get into backs. They're pressing nicely to be fair. We can't get out. Just spray it wide then home. Play it in short. Let's go wide. Good. Now someone needs to drop in here. Need some penetration here. We're going to make a mistake. Here's a pass. Thank you, Lars. Good spot. Run at your man. Here we go. Keep going. Doesn't bin. In the end, SKOV. Lars. Good touch from you. EMIL SKOV gets in the box. Kid it across the box. He does. Olsen Lundberg ain't going to miss that one. He should have scored from a similar chance from 6 yards out. This time he does score. And it's that man again. EMIL SKOV off the bench with an assist. EMIL SKOV is fast becoming a Danish hero. Off the bench, first thing he does, beats 2 players, gets a ball into the box, bang. Thank you very much. 1-0 away from home in a game we've absolutely dominated in. We just need to make sure that we win it now. Time is ticking. Going to stay on positive because it's more likely we score than them scoring here. And a 2-0 would be enough, you would imagine. Anyway, SKOV now. Good ball. Lars runs at people. Ball through. Olsen, bang, game over. Well, we had a pretty poor first half, Thomas Olsen Lundberg. I was thinking about taking him off. In the end, we haven't had to. In the end, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is 2-0 in all she wrote. And that is a massive 3 points here in the Euro qualifiers. Lars through, Olsen Lundberg first time. Thank you very much. It is 2 in all she wrote. The goals have come late, but better late than never. And a goal for them now would make things interesting. Anyway, it's cleared away. And yeah. Ball in Emi. Finds Quihaja. Emi again. A highlight here. It's Emini. Emini, not Emi. I don't know. Whatever. We're making names up in there. Bradley into Murray. In the end, Holmes saves it. You know, I just made up names for them then in the end. I probably could have pronounced all of them, but there you are. Murati. Was that his name there? I don't know. Let's come up with a name here. Karika. Let's go with... Murray scored. I'll stop mucking around. It's 2-1. They've still got 3 minutes to dash all our hopes, really. But there we are. Don't know where that's come from, by the way, boys. Holmes just gone the complete wrong way. In the end, time ticks away. That should be a win. I'm annoyed we've conceded, but hey, 2-1's better than not getting 3 points at all. EMIL SKOV off the bench has done amazing. Well done, guys. That's a great win for us. And that means in Euro qualifiers, we have played and we have won 5 games, I think, as well. I had no worries at all. Yeah, 5 games played, 5 wins, 16 goal difference, 15 points. Exactly where we want to be. We have beaten Portugal, and we have beaten Kosovo. I don't know. We've beaten Kosi. And as it stands, we currently are top. With the games that are remaining, right, I don't think can be caught. Personally, I think with these games remaining, unlike a World Cup qualifying campaign, which kind of went to, shit hit the fan, we had to settle for second, and in the end, we were 1 goal away from really not even qualifying for the World Cup. Here in the Euro qualifiers, as things stand, as long as we do not lose another game, if we lose 1 game for the whole of it, and that is to Portugal, And unless we draw a heap of the remaining games, we will be okay. We still have to play Andorra again. We still have to play Kosovo at home before we play Portugal away. So for me, that is massive. We're probably going to get a win there against Andorra and Kosovo, and that would be enough, even if Portugal were to beat us in Portugal, to finish top of the tree. And this episode has gone amazingly well. Next time I see you, YouTube, obviously, is going to be the Champions League group stage draw, the Champions League special, bit of a recap how the start of the season's gone, and the transfers. I can already tell you this. Transfers, really good. Group of death. Next episode, you want to be there. I'll see you then. Thank you, and goodbye.